good evening, everybody. Welcome to the channel. Today we are going to be discussing CinemaCon 2023. Over the last week, we have had multiple new trailers as well as movie announcements that have came out, and I just wanted to break down exactly my key takeaways of what I thought was really great to hear. Now, I'm not going to go into every single detail of exactly what happened at CinemaCon 2023 to every detail, but I'm just going to hit on some main points. So earlier this week, we got our first official trailer to The Flash that is going to be coming out on June 16th, 2023. And there were definitely some interesting surprises throughout that trailer, including many references from old Batman films and Superman. So like one of them, the one that especially stuck out to me, was this one right here. I'm sorry, I'm still getting used to this new software here. Let me find the correct one for you guys. Let's see, this one. All right.
You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts.
All right, and of course that is calling back to Michael Keaton's Batman films. So that was really great to see, as well as the Let's Get Nuts is also featured in the Lego Batman movie. In my trailer reaction, I said it was for the Lego Batman movie, but after hearing comments from y'all and looking it up, I realized that that was also a reference to an older film. So that was really great to see. I do have high hopes for that movie. The trailer looked amazing. Ezra Miller looked really good in it, and Michael Keaton, and Ben Affleck as well. So just it looked like a really great trailer. So that was at the beginning of the week for CinemaCon. So that was really interesting to see. But as we went on a couple days later, we also got Transformers: Rise of the Beast. As I always accidentally playing a clip there, we do have a new Rise of the Beast official trailer that was released. This film's coming out a little earlier. I believe it's on June 9th, if I'm not mistaken. So that is really great to see. And a lot of interesting content in that trailer as well. We find out who the main villain is going to be for that movie.
This is about the fate of all living things. Unicron is coming.
And of course, that's going to be Unicron, who is going to be the MCU's Galactus type thing. That's really going to be interesting to see how some little tiny Autobots are going to be able to beat something that is literally capable of swallowing planets. So that's going to be coming out, I believe it's June 9th. So that will be a really great thing. Let me just double check that for you guys while I have you here, just so that we're sure. Don't want to give you the wrong date, but I'm just want to make sure for y'all. Release date. See, June 9th, that is correct. So we will have Transformers: Rise of the Beasts released on June 9th. So with that being said, it does look like there's going to be a lot of action. RC is going to be introduced, as well as we're going to get some returning characters such as Mirage. So it really looks good. The animation looks really great for a Transformers movie. I know some people aren't really into the CGI in the Transformer films, but I mean, for those that do enjoy these types of movies, it does look like it's going to be really good.
You've never faced anything like this. Let them come.
So yeah, that does look really good. I love that. Let them come. I mean, Optimus Prime is so really intimidating and courageous. Speaking of Optimus Prime, though, this isn't going to be the end of Optimus Prime, because we are getting an origin story called Transformers 1 that I'm discussing film. I noticed on their Twitter page. I'm pulling up the tweet for you right now. It's going to be an origin story. And if you look right there, Chris Hemsworth is going to be playing Optimus Prime. That's just crazy. I never thought that Chris Hemsworth would actually play a Transformer. But you have that. Then you also have another good big name that I see there is Scarlett Johansson is going to be playing Alita, and John Hamm is going to be playing Sentinel Prime. So those are just a few. There's more on that list, but that's just something that I noticed, and that just is really exciting. I like Chris Hemsworth as an actor. I think he did an amazing job as Thor, and as well as some of his other films. But I thought he was going to be slowing down due to his Alzheimer's possibility diagnosis. Now, he doesn't have it. He just has a high probability of getting it. But nevertheless, he is going to be making this Transformer film, so you can expect this probably in a couple of years. But They announced that at CinemaCon, so that looks really great. I recommend that you guys check that out if you're interested in that. But yeah, that was just something that I noticed about the Transformers. Going forward, they're going to have that movie. I think they're going to have a couple more movies, but that's the two things that really stuck out to me about them. And then, of course, there is other news that also happened this weekend. And I'm going to start with one of the big things. We finally hit $1 billion. They finally hit $1 billion of a Super Mario Bros. Movie. Nintendo has already announced that they're going to be releasing more Nintendo films for family because you look at these numbers. Just look at them. I mean, $1 billion. That was not expected. They expected this movie to bomb because of Chris Pratt, because it didn't sound like Mario, and because it was a family film. But somehow it made $1 billion, and it still is going. I mean, it's not stopping. It's probably going to slow down a little bit now that it's hit $1 billion, but that just opens up a chance for the MCU to come about, and I really think that that's going to be the next, the next era of movies. Like we had the MCU, and then we had the older films, and different genres, and now I think we're headed toward video games, video game characters. And like with Sonic the Hedgehog success, and now with this, I can see a Donkey Kong movie, a Luigi Mansion movie has been mentioned, as well as Star Fox. There's just so many possibilities that you can go do. I even heard about a Metro Man movie may even be made. So lots of stuff to be excited for that will be coming in the near future. Probably a couple of years away, but this was an amazing success that just happened today. So that is really amazing. I saw that on my Twitter page, and I just had to share that because I've been waiting for it to cross the billion. I was really hoping it would. It deserves it. It's a great movie. If you have not seen it yet, I highly recommend that you go and see it. I have a review on my channel that you can check out if you have any concerns about it. But I am telling you right now, it is a family-friendly movie. You do not have to worry about bringing your kids to see this. This is a great film that just is entertaining, and you may even find that you enjoy it yourself. So just something else that happened out this weekend that was really good. Had nothing to do with CinemaCon. I just wanted to throw it out there. This next thing is not going to have anything to do with CinemaCon either. I'm sorry, but I had to mention it because the first series of this was amazing. The actors did great, and it just was a really great holiday series to watch to get you in the Christmas spirit. But Santa Claus Season 2 is officially coming. They have officially finished filming, and it is coming this fall. That's crazy. I mean, everybody loved the first one. I mean, I saw that even got aired on cable after Disney Plus finished with it. And now we're getting a Season 2. It was great. Tim Allen was great. Glad to see that they're back. I hope to see these developing stories because just overall, the movies were great. The series was really great for being on Disney Plus. I really look forward to this. It looks like there was a picture I saw floating around that Santa Claus was wearing like a farmer's hat. So maybe he tries to retire again. We don't know anything about the plot yet. I expect that when we get closer to time, maybe August or September, we'll get our first trailer, our first look at that. But very exciting stuff that we are officially getting another Santa Claus Season 2. So that was just really great to see. But overall, that was one of my big things that I noticed about CinemaCon. There are a couple other movies that are coming out next week. This Thursday, May the 4th. It's not a Star Wars movie. It's not May the 4th be with you. But we are going to get Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Last week, a lot of people got to screen the movie ahead of time. So if you are online and you do not want to get spoiled, I would recommend that you kind of be wary of how much social media you check because there are going to be spoilers about the upcoming Marvel film. So it's going to be very interesting to see if they're able to keep a tight lid on that or if spoilers and plot details are going to be leaked online. And personally, I'm going to try to avoid any of the spoilers and go see it next weekend. I'm really excited for it. It's going to be the end of the Guardians of the Galaxy. So I don't know if that means we never see a Guardian of the Galaxy member again. I think that there are a few that are going to die. I'm not going to mention who because I don't want to be a spoiler of my thoughts on that. But somebody's probably going to die. So it's very important that if you don't want it spoiled, do not look online for plot details or anything. I will have a review out by the mid of next week. I'll have a review out so I can discuss this and kind of go over with you. It'll probably be a spoiler review just for your information. As of other movies that are coming out soon, we have June 9th, which is The Rise of Beast, which we already talked about, June 16th, which is The Flash, And then you have, I believe at the end of the month is Indiana Jones Dial of Destiny for end of the month of June. And then July, we get Mission Impossible, The Death Reckoning Part 1. And they released 20 minutes of the movie at CinemaCon. So I assume we're going to get another trailer for that really soon. I think they moved the release date back 2 days. So, it's going to, instead of July 17th, I think it's going to be like July 14th, July 16th. But I heard a rumor about that. But nevertheless, it's mid-July that it's going to be coming out. So that's really exciting stuff. Tom Cruise is coming back. So that's amazing. I'm really looking forward to that film. And those are really just the films that I know that are coming that I'm really excited for, that I'm definitely going to watch and review for you guys. There probably will be some more. Trying to get new content out all the time, and I try to go live a couple times a week so you guys can ask me questions, and we can go from there. I always have a little bit of issues just playing with my software, learning new things. This is I'm a couple of videos into actually filming. A different way, so I'm trying to learn some new things. So I appreciate any tips or any advice you guys have, and comments about anything that we're talking about. I mean, welcome any conversation. Try to respond to all you guys and get some conversation going. So I really hope that you guys have a good rest of your day. And if you have any movies that you guys want me to review, I will look into reviewing those and get those out for you. Thank you for listening today, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.